Good morning. It is Saturday. Welcome to week 32. I haven't even done any type of introduction yet for this week's video. I am ready for this oatmeal. I'm about to make me 2 packs. I'm gonna double it up. Like I'm literally addicted now. I cannot wait to sink my teeth into this oatmeal, strawberry, blueberry combination. Today is strength training day. I am training full body. Pretty excited for that. I'm probably gonna do either a 30-minute walk prior or after today, or I may end up doing some bike sprints. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I'm definitely probably gonna do a walk before, but I might end it with some bike sprints. We'll find out together. If you watched this past week's weekly vlog, you would have seen your girl been out exploring Houston, maybe a little too much. Thursday and Friday, and I'm supposed to go tonight as well. But I have a long run tomorrow. And I truly want to get better at my runs. I truly want to get my time down. I truly want to actually be able to run majority of it, because right now it's just the first 3 miles I'm running, and the 4th and 5th. I haven't gotten up to 6 miles yet, but the other 2 are just like, unless I'm on the treadmill. And I really want to go out in the morning, as long as it's not raining, to run my miles. With that being said, I think that's a valid excuse for me staying home tonight. Like, I really want to be well rested. I want recovery from today. I want to be able to get up tomorrow morning and perform my very best. Because y'all saw me fail last week's, it was a 3.5 mile run, and I ended up walking 4 miles instead. I don't want that type of energy. Like, I want to really do well on my 10K. As y'all would have saw yesterday, I did go for a walk. I went later in the day, but I got my walk in before I went out last night. And mind you, I'm not someone who out, so my body's like, what's going on? I told y'all one of my focuses for August was to work on my sleep. So it has been very different. Oh, let me prepare this. Oh my goodness. This bowl is probably a bit excessive for what I'm about to make, but my other bowl's in the dishwasher, so yeah. Let's do the 2 packs. Yeah. This is the oatmeal I've been eating as of the last few days. It does have 10 grams of protein in it, so that's something. Also, somebody last week, I think it was Shar, I hope I'm saying it right, Shar commented that she too likes her oatmeal like a granola bar. I was like, okay, I feel my people. I feel seen. I don't want it soupy. You can have that. Literally, my mouth is salivating because, I can't wait. And I need the bigger spoon because, yum. I need big bites. Not too much, not too much. We are going for a run today. As you can probably tell from the natural light that's coming in, it's not early in the morning. It is 11:57 a.m. I am going to go run on the treadmill today. I have 4 miles. I did make a conscious decision because my runner plan has me, I think over the next few weeks, running 7.5 miles one day and then 9 miles another day. There's absolutely no reason why I need to run that many miles to prepare for my 10K. There's no reason. So I'm gonna be honest, I may not even run 6 miles during my training. I may only go up to like 5.5 miles. And hear me out, here's why. On the day of the race, there's so much adrenaline, there's so much community, there's so many other people running. And I've experienced this with both of my previous races, where it's just the energy of the day will pump you up so much that your adrenaline is going and you have a great playlist and you just complete it. And to be quite honest, if I go ahead and complete a 10K now prior to the actual 10K, I don't feel like I'm going to be as excited about accomplishing that goal because I've already accomplished it, if that makes sense. Yeah, and again, I just don't see why I would ever need to run 7.5 or 9 miles for my 10K. I feel like my running plan is being a bit aggressive, and I have no time expectations. Like I've stated that before, like zero. I just want to be able to complete it. Good morning. Yikes, I haven't talked to you in a few days. Today is Wednesday. Monday I ended up just walking. I think there are clips I probably inserted. And then Tuesday I lift, which was yesterday, but I did not get as many hours of sleep as I wanted Monday night going into Tuesday, so I was a little grumpy. I did get a posterior chain lift, and then today is Wednesday. I'm supposed to be running, however my right foot has been bothering me some, so I opted, instead of putting weight and whatnot, well, my body's still weak, but like instead of running on it, that I would just walk today. I'm currently at 2.22 miles. When I finish up, I should be a little over 4 miles. But yeah, I just want to come on since I didn't do it before I left out for this walk. And if I'm being honest, 10K training has been a little difficult, y'all. Yeah, so there's that. I look so oily. Anywho, again, good morning. I'll see y'all tomorrow probably for anterior day. If you say I look tired, you're a hater. You're a hater because I got over 7 hours of sleep last night, and I got over 7 hours of sleep the night before. So I should be well rested, maybe, perhaps. I feel good, I feel great. I have been anticipating today's lift. I have a fire built up in me, and I'm just ready to push my boundaries. I'm ready to go train today. I'm ready to give it my all today. I'm very much so excited for this lift. I have anterior today. I'm so sorry I didn't record Tuesday. I didn't record Tuesday last week either, so you haven't seen me do posterior in a minute, but you've seen me do anterior back-to-back weeks. My apologies, but I'm going to show you today. I'm going to give it all I have. I'm so excited, and I can't even explain why. I just feel inspired. We have a 5:30 a.m. workout this morning. I'm pretty much ready. I still need to actually eat my oatmeal really quickly, But let's celebrate a win. So I'm gonna go ahead and add my oatmeal into my my Fitness Pal. So that means today I'm on a 10-day streak. Yo, I have been tracking my macros like I told you I was going to do, because that's one of my August goals. Although today is only what, the 7th, so I've been tracking it a little bit before the 1st. And I'm locked in, y'all. I'm locked in. I got my sleep last night. I'm checking my macros. I'm drinking my water. I'm minding my business. I'm sticking to the program as best I can. Yes, I haven't been able to run. We have a few things to chit chat about today, but I just need to finish getting ready and head out the door for this amazing lift I'm about to have. And I'll see you guys later today so we can talk about a few things. Good morning. It's actually Friday. Don't tell nobody. I was supposed to record this yesterday, edit it, insert it into the video. It's the next morning. Today is supposed to start week 33, and here I am talking about week 32. But there are some things I wanted to talk about. First and foremost, my body is so tired, like very tired. And I'm pretty sure I'm in need of quote unquote a deload week, a week where I take it just a little bit easier, because I have been pushing pretty much every week, like every single week. And I try to, I really do. Like I told myself on Thursday I was gonna go a little bit lighter, do more reps, lighter weight. And it's so difficult. As someone who values strength and being strong and lifting heavy things, it's difficult sometimes to take a step back and be like, I need to listen to my body and I just need to chill out. So next week, for week 33, I don't know how this is gonna look yet or what it's gonna entail, but I just need to take a step back. It won't be like a complete rest week, but I just need to dial it in some, because my body feels like it is breaking down. 10K training has been tough to me, extremely tough, with the miles increasing each week. But an additional part of that, something that you guys would have seen that I've been incorporating more of this week, is foam rolling and stretching to help with my recovery. So as much as I preach about warming up, especially at this age, because ain't no way I can just jump right into something. Like I spend at least 7 to 10 minutes warming up and priming my body for certain movements. I have to put that same energy into foam rolling and or stretching at the end of my lifts to help with recovery. I have to. I literally have to. I'm not a spring chicken anymore. Like I literally have to. So I'm gonna do a better job. I can hold myself accountable and say when it's something that I need to work on, and that is definitely one of those things. Speaking of stretching and foam rolling, I kind of want to just touch on like a few different myths. These are just random myths. Stretching before a workout. Stretching and warming up are different. Like if we're gonna be like picky and specific, they are different. Warming up typically consists of dynamic movement. So a movement that's taking you through a range of motion and not a stretch. So for example, a walking lunge to kind of warm up, the split squat lunge pattern, hip openers, those are things that's taking you through a full range of motion versus sitting down and touching your toes and holding that stretch for 10 seconds. That is a stretch. And so this is all general, okay? There are always going to be exceptions to the rules and times where things may be a little bit different based on the person, based on the goals, based on the sport, based on different things. But generally speaking, warm up, you're gonna do dynamic movements. You may even want to do like a little walk if you choose to, and then maybe even some movements to prime your main movements. So warming up beforehand and then stretching after. In many instances, this is what the research says, that stretching prior to lifting can actually decrease performance. But again, there are times, so there's like a little asterisk here where stretching would be appropriate. But for the most part, you want to keep those longer holds, those 10 seconds, those 30-second holds to afterwards. And stretching is all about flexibility. Warming up is about getting your muscles and your joints prepared, raising your body temperature, getting the blood flowing, versus after is more like relaxation and holding and stretching and for flexibility and to help not be as sore the following 48 to 72 hours. So I just want to throw that out there. What else? Foam rolling, which I absolutely love. It can be done before or after, really. It just depends on a few different things. I'm not gonna go into depth right now. However, I just wanted to point out these two things. It may feel amazing, but foam rolling the lower back can have serious consequences. And foam rolling the neck are two things that are not highly recommended. I know the lower back feels good, feels great. Not a great idea. Oh, yes. I'm trying to make sure there's nothing else on this subject before I switch. Because I recently heard someone say it and I was like, oh my goodness, I haven't heard this in so long. But just in case like this is still thought to be a thing, it's not. So I'm not sure if you guys have heard of this or if this is something that you believe. I just wanted to share some insight. Some people think that once they stop lifting weights, that their muscle will turn into fat, which is not accurate. Those are two different substances. So fat is made out of triglycerides and muscle is made out of protein. Two different things. And one cannot turn into the other. I'll give an example. Let's say you stop lifting completely or you dial back a lot and you realize that your arms and your thighs are like a little bit more chubby than they were before, and you no longer have that tone. I'm not a big fan of the word tone, but that tone look. It isn't because the muscle just magically turned into fat. Your muscle mass has decreased and your body fat has either one, increased, or two, is now more noticeable because you have less muscle mass. So fat does not turn into muscle and muscle does not turn into fat. Muscle fibers, fat, like it's different. And then the last thing that's kind of mythish has to do with hydration. And I think while I've always known this, it's been more at the forefront for me since I started running and being outside more, and really since I've lived in Houston. The water alone is not enough for hydration, and I just really feel like it's pushed. Drink your water, drink your water, drink your water. And I absolutely agree, like drink your H2O, but you need certain minerals too that water does not provide. You need electrolytes, and some waters do include electrolytes and some don't, but there are a few different minerals. Here is a list because I'm not gonna remember them. I only know 3 of them off the top of my head, but here are some of them. Sodium, potassium, calcium, magnesium, chloride. These help to regulate fluid balance, maintain electrolyte concentrations, and support muscle and nerve function. So I'm not telling you what to do. I just want to say be mindful. Sometimes you feel like you're drinking water, it's like you never feel like you're hydrated enough. Just make sure you're getting some electrolytes and those minerals that are also necessary for having a balance, especially if you're someone who sweat a lot. Yeah, you might need, to make sure you have the proper balance of sodium and whatnot. But yeah, those are just some things I wanted to touch on. I actually need to go right now, finish editing this video. So when you see this video, like if you're seeing this today on Friday, I literally just finished. It's 9:30 a.m. I just finished editing it. Oh, excuse me. Did you say bless you? Yeah, I just finished editing the rest of it, so I'm about to insert this portion and then I will meet you guys in the comment section. Again, this week it's a short video, as y'all can see. It's been a tough week. We're gonna see what next week looks like with me trying to dial it back. I have a walk today, but we'll talk about that at week 33. If you have any questions, please don't ever hesitate to ask in the comment section. I'm here to be of assistance. Thank you guys for all of your love and support, and I will see you in week 33.